simply a hoax. Let us go back to the Senate to get all the answers of all our questions. Cast. Caesar is played by Kushagra. Soothsayer is played by Alex. Artemidorus is played by Araman. Decius is played by Ratul. Publius is played by Janak. Cassius 1 is played by Hriday. Cassius 2 is played by Sahaj. Publius is played by Raman. Cinna is played by Araman. Metellus is played by Antriksh. Trebonius is played by Ankit. Servant is played by Janak. Antony 1 is played by Prince. Antony 2 is played by Arjun. Marcus 1 is played by Vedant and Marcus 2 is played by Rahul.
Cut. Go.
The edicts of March are come.
I see the but not gone.
Hey Caesar, read the schedule. Trebonius, not desire you to own it at your best leisure. Oh Caesar, read mine first. For mine suits that touches Caesar nearer. Read it, great Caesar. What touches the sour shall be last served. Delay not, Caesar, read it instantly. What is the phenomenon? Cinna, give this.
What a politician on the street, come to the capital.
Cut. 3. Go.
Your enterprises today may triumph.
What enterprise, Popilius?
Fare you well.
What said Popilius, Lena? He will day to day.
Cut. Go.
Your enterprises today may triumph.
What enterprise, Popilius?
Fare you well.
What said Popilius, Lena? He will day to day our enterprise might thrive. I fear our purpose is discovered. Look how he makes to Caesar. Mark him. Casca be sudden, for we fear prevention. Brutus, what shall be done if this be known? Cassius or Caesar never shall turn back, for I will slay myself.
Cassius, be constant. Popilius Lena speaks not of a purpose. For look, he smiles and Caesar doth not change.
Trebonius knows his time, for look you, he draws Mark Antony out of his way.
Cut. Go.
Where is Metellus symbol? Let him go and presently prefer his suit to Caesar.
He is at rest, press near and second him.
Casca, you are the first to raise your hand.
Cut.
Where is Metellus symbol? Let him go and presently prefer his suit to Caesar.
He is at rest, press near and second him.
Casca, you are the first to raise your hand. Are we all ready? What is now amiss that Caesar and the Senate must redress? Most high, most mighty and most poisoned Caesar. Where is Metellus symbol? Let him go and presently prefer his suit to Caesar.
He is at rest, press near and second him.
Casca, you are the first to raise your hand. Are we all ready? What is now amiss that Caesar and the Senate must redress? Most high, most mighty and most poisoned Caesar. I must prevent these these couching and these lowly courtesies might fire the blood of 40 men and turn pre-ordinance and first decree into the law of children. Be not fond to think that Caesar bears such a rebel blood that will be taught from the true quality with that which must have fools. I mean, sweet words, low crude courtesies, base bang and folly. That brother but decree is Spanish. Is there no voice worthy than my own to sound most sweetly in great Caesar's ear for the repealing of my banished brother?
I kiss your hand, but not in flattery, Caesar, desiring thee, Publius Simba may have an immediate freedom of repeal.
What, Brutus?
Pardon, Caesar, Caesar, pardon. As to the thankful doth Cassius fall to beg enfranchisement for Publius Simba.
Cut. 2, 3. Go.
I could be well moved if I were as you. If I could be prey to move, the prayers would move me. But I am constant as a northern star, of whose true fixed and rusting quality there is no fellow in the firmament. So in the world, Ishmaelish, will with men, in men of flesh and blood, and apprehensive. Yet in the number I do know, but one that unassailable holds on his rank, and shake the motion that I am he. Let me a little show it even in this, that I was constant Simba should be banished and conjured to remain to keep him so. And Cassius too.
Where's Publius?
Hey, quite confounded with this mutiny.
And leave us, Publius. Let's get the people rushing on us to do your lesson mischief.
Cut. 3, go.
Where is Anthony?
Men, wives and children's dress, cry out and run as it were doomsday.
Fates, we will know your pleasure that we shall die. We notice but the time and drawing days out that man stand upon.
Why, he that cuts off 20 years of life by fearing death.
Grant that, and then is a death a benefit. So are we Caesar's friends that have abridged his time of fearing death. Stoop, Roman stoop. Let's bathe our hands in Caesar's blood up to the elbows and besmear our swords. And then we walk forth even to the marketplace and waving our red weapons over our heads. Let's all cry, peace, freedom and liberty.
Stroke them and watch how many ages hands shall this our lofty scene acted over in states unborn and ascents yet unknown.
How many times shall Caesar breathe his forth that now on Pompey's bases lies along, no worthier than the dust.
So oft as there shall be, so often the not of us be called, the men that they gave their country liberty.
What? Shall we forth?
I, every man away, Brutus shall lead, and we will grace his with the most boldest and best hearts in Rome.
Cut. 2, 3, go.
So, who comes here? The friends of Antony's.
Thus, Brutus did my master bid me, thus did Mark Antony bid me fall down, and he prostrate, he bade me sit. Brutus, noble, wise, valiant, and honest. Caesar was mighty, bold, royal, and loving. Say, I love Brutus and I honor him. Say, I feared Caesar and I honored him and loved him. If Brutus will that say that Antony, Mark Antony shall deserve to lie in death. Mark Antony shall not like Caesar death. Caesar death. So well as Brutus living but will follow.
Thy master is a wise and the valiant Roman. I never thought him worse. Tell him, so please come unto this place. He should be satisfied, and by my honor, depart untouched.
I will fetch him presently.
I know that we shall have him well to friend.
I wish we may, but yet I have a mind that fears him much, and my misgivings still fall shooting to the purpose.
Cut. Okay, 3, go.
But here comes Antony. Welcome, Mark Antony.
Those thigh lies so low.
Cut.
But here comes Antony. Welcome, Mark Antony.
O mighty Caesar, those high lines so low are all the country's glorious trumps. Spoil shrunk to the little measure, fare thee well. Fulfill your princely live 1,000 years. I shall not find myself so apt to die.
Oh, Antony, beg not your death of us, though. Now we must appear bloody and cruel, as by our hands, and this our present end. You see, we do. Yet see you but our hands and the bleeding which they have done. And our hearts you see not, they are pitiful, and pity to the general long of Rome. As fire drives out fire, so pity, pity, have done this deed on Caesar.
Your voice shall be as strong as the men in the dispose and in the disposing of new dignities.
Only be patient till we have appeased the multitude beside with fear, and then we will deliver you the cause. Why I that did love Caesar when I struck him, have thus proceeded.
Cut. 3, go.
I doubt not of your wisdom. Let each man render me his bloody hand. Gentlemen all, alas, what shall I say? My credit now stands on such slippery ground that one of two bad ways you must consent me. Either a coward or a flatter. Oath is true, O world, the heart of thee. How like a deer strucken by many princes, those thy hair lies. Mark Antony. Pardon me, Cassius, the enemies of Caesar shall say this. I blame you not for praising Caesar so, but what compact mean you to have with us? Will you be big numbers of our friends, or shall we all or not depend on you? Therefore I took your hand, but was indeed swayed from the point by looking down on Caesar. Friend am I with you all, and loves you all.
Cut. 3, go.
That's all I seek, and am moreover suited that I may produce his
becomes a friend, speak in the order of his funeral.
You shall mark and me. Brutus, a word with you. You know not what you do. Do not consent. Then Anthony speak in his funeral. Know how much people may be moved by that he will which he will utter.
By your pardon, I will myself to the pulpit first and show the reason of your Caesar's death. What Antony shall speak, I will protest. He speaks by leave and by permission, and that we are contented Caesar shall have all true rights and lawful ceremonies. It shall advantage more than do us wrong.
You know what may fall, I like it not.
That's all I see, and am moreover suited that I may produce his body in the marketplace and in the pulpit, as becomes a friend, speak in the order of his funeral.
You shall mark and me.
Brutus, a word with you. You know not what you do. Do not consent. Then Antony speak in his funeral. Know how much people may be moved by that which he will utter.
By your pardon, I will myself to the pulpit first and show the reason of your Caesar's death. What Antony shall speak, I will protest. He speaks by leave and by permission, and that we are contented Caesar shall have all true rights and lawful ceremonies. It shall advantage more than do us wrong.
I know not what may fall. I like it not.
Mark Antony, here, take your Caesar's body. You shall not in your field speak blame us, but speak all good you can devise of Caesar, and say you do it by our permission, else shall we not have any hand at all. About his funeral you shall speak in the same pulpit, whereto I am going after my speech is ended.
Be it so, I do desire no more.
Prepare the body then and follow us.
Cut. Go.
Oh, pardon me, the bleeding piece of earth, that I am meek and gentle with these butchers. Oh, pardon me, the bleeding piece of earth, that I am meek and gentle with these butchers. Thou the ruins of the noblest man that ever lived in the tide of times. Woe to the hand and follow us.
Cut.
Oh, pardon me, thou bleeding piece of earth, that I am meek and gentle with these butchers. Thou the ruins of the noblest man that ever lived in the tide of times. Woe to the hand and follow us. You, Sir Octavius, do you not? I do, Mark Antony. Caesar did write for him to come to Rome. He did receive his letters. Thy heart is big, get thee apart and weep. Passion I see is catching. Is thy master coming? He rides tonight 7 leagues of Rome. Post back with speed and tell him what hath chanced. Here is a morning Rome, a dangerous Rome.
Cut. Go, Alex.
Good evening, friends.
Cut. Assassination. 1, 2, 3. Go, Alex.
Assassination, betrayal, murder. Even the noble Brutus, who joined the conspirators. Does power blind everybody? Are there no friendships? I think we should wait to see how the next scene unfolds. Will Antony really avenge Caesar's death? Will the common man ever know the truth? Let's find out.
Cut.
Cast. Marcus is played by Sean. Second citizen is played by Raman. Third citizen is played by Nandini. Fourth citizen is played by Madhur. Antony is played by Shaurya and Aman. Servant is played by Aryan.
Cut. 2, 3. Go.
We will be satisfied. Let us be satisfied. Then follow me and give me audience friends. Cassius, go into the street and part the numbers. Those that will hear me speak, let them stay here. Those that will follow Cassius, go with him. And publicans shall be rendered of Caesar's death.
I will hear Cassius and compare their reason, when severally we hear them rendered.
The noble Brutus is Senate. Silence.
Be patient till the last. Romans, countrymen and lovers, hear me for my cause, that you may hear, censure me in your wisdom, and awake your senses, that you may the better judge. If there be any in this assembly, any dear friend of Caesar's, to him I say, that Brutus' love to Caesar was no less than his. If then that friend demand, why Brutus rose against Caesar? This is my answer, not that I loved Caesar less, but that I loved Rome more. Had you rather Caesar were living and die all slaves, than that Caesar were dead, to live all free men. As Caesar loved me, I weep for him. As he was fortunate, I rejoice at it. But as he was ambitious, I slew him. There is tears for his love, joy for his fortune, and death for his ambition. Who is there so base would be a bondman?
None with this, none.
Count.
Good. Go.
Then none have I offended. I have done no more to Caesar than you should do to Brutus. The question of his death is enrolled in the Capitol, his glory not accentuated, wherein he was worthy, nor his offences enforced, for which he suffered death. Here comes his body mourned by Mark Antony, who, though he had no hand in his death, shall receive the benefit of his dying, a place in the commonwealth, as which of you shall not. With this I depart, that as I slew my best dagger for the good of Rome, I have the same dagger for myself, when it shall please my country to need my death.
Live, Brutus, live, live.
Cut. Go.
Give him a statue with his ancestors.
Let him be Caesar.
Caesar's pet part shall be crowned in Brutus. My countrymen,
Be silence, Brutus speak.
let me depart alone, and for my sake, stay here with Antony. Do grace to Caesar's corpse, and grace his speech, tending to Caesar's glories, which mark Antony. But our permission is allowed. I do entreat you, not a man I depart, save I alone till Antony have spoke.
Cut. Go. Cut. Nandini.
Let him go up into the public chair. We will hear him. The noble Antony go up.
For Brutus' sake,
Cut. I am beholding. Don't forget. 1, 2, 3, go.
Let him go up into the public chair. We will hear him. The noble Antony go up.
for Brutus' sake, I am beholding. What does yours say of Brutus?
He says for Brutus' sake, he will find beholding to us all.
It will be best to speak. No harm of Brutus here.
Speak.
9. Cut. 9. That you have.
Let him go up into the public chair. We will hear him. The noble Antony go up.
For Brutus' sake, I am beholding. What does he say of Brutus?
He says for Brutus' sake, he will find beholding to us all.
It will be best to speak. No harm of Brutus here.
Nay, that's certain. We are blessed that Rome is rid of him.
Please let us hear what Antony can say.
You gentle Romans.
Please let us. Please let us
hear him.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil men do lives after them. The good is often interred with their bones. So let it be with Caesar. But Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. Come, I speak since Caesar's funeral. He was my friend, faithful and just to me. But Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. He had brought many captives home to Rome, whose ransoms did the general coffer fill. Did in these seen Caesar ambitious, but Brutus is an honorable man.
If thou consider rightly of the matter, Caesar has had great wrong.
Has he, master? I fear there will Rose come in his place.
Mark ye his words. He shall not take a crown. Therefore, this certain he was not ambitious.
Poor soul, his eyes are red as fire with weeping.
There is not a nobler man in Rome than Antony.
Now mark him. He began again to speak.
Cut.
But yesterday the word of Caesar
Cut.
Patient, gentle friends, I have